Janet Law, our speaker today, is a global citizen and acts locally to ensure her community commitment reaches far and wide. Unity has been the lifelong foundation of Janet's spiritual practice, teaching and speaking. Janet works in the healthcare field as a practitioner and feels the interconnection to the living world and beyond. She has written a one-woman play called You and Me about her spiritual journey with trees and healing. Our musician today, Edith Wallace, who you've already heard from, is an extremely talented musician and songwriter who is well known in our area here. She has been doing the most beautiful concerts for so many years. And Edith has a special gift to connect with the divine, channeling beautiful music that is custom designed for our services. So we're so blessed today to have Janet and Edith with us. And now, just before we hear from Janet, let's relax and enjoy Edith's lovely voice as she sings Live Your Dreams. Over to you, Edith.
I woke up this morning to my building having no hot water, which is a very strange, so I really feel like I could honestly still be sitting here in my pajamas and singing for you. So here we go. Listen to your heart. It's asking you to see you are much more than you ever felt that you might be. So don't run and hide from the powers you have inside. You have to. You have to go and live your dreams. And there may be days when the journey's hard and long. You lose your way and all of the strength to carry on. Just risk and begin. You have all you need within. You have to. You have to. You have to go and live your dreams. 'Cause the whole world is waiting for your gentle love and care. And this whole world is waiting for the dream that's yours to share. So have courage, my friends, in all you say and do. There are so many dreams, they're all living here in you. It's your choice to take. With every breath you take, you have to. You have to. You have to go and live your dream. 'Cause this whole world is waiting for your gentle love and care. And this whole world is waiting for the dream that's yours to share. So listen to your heart, it's asking you to see. You are much more than you ever thought that you might be. It's your choice to take. With every breath you take, you have to, you have to, you have to, you have to go and live your dream. You have to go and live your dream.
Thank you so much. And we are going to have a short time of meditation. And we will do this. And then we will have a longer time of reflection during our white stone ceremony. But in this moment, there will come a time when you believe everything is finished. That will be the beginning. And so in this moment, in this second, we prepare ourselves by relaxing and grounding ourselves in the divine energy of who you are. We take a few moments as we focus on new beginnings and fresh starts. Right now, you have found a quiet place where nothing can disturb the calm peace of your soul. You are in a comfortable position, and you bring your awareness to the sensation of your breath and the gentle rhythm it is creating within you. Letting it be just as it is. Each inhale and exhale, announcing the next. Breathing in, breathing out, and ready for the next breath. Expand your awareness now to the sensations of your body. Sitting upright with strength and dignity and love. And bring your attention now to the surface beneath you, that is the support. And that support provides you the human body that takes you from place to place. Root your body in this strength now and become aware of your connection to it. Complete, whole, in this moment. You are grounded by its unwavering resolve. Consider that this moment right now has never been experienced before and will never be experienced again. You can't get newer than that. In fact, there are no moments other than the one right now. Now is the only flow of experience. And this is the description of the very nature of life and our ever evolving place as an intimate part of its whole. We see this present now with fresh curiosity, with deeper awareness in the dazzling river of life's delight. The welcoming scene is yours here and now. It is a new year and a fresh breath, and we devote our full attention to God, the source of all vitality, of all inspiration. And in the beginning, God breathed in to us this expanded, glorious awareness of divinity. Every part of your body, mind, and spirit celebrates divine life now. Divine life nourishes the body, honors divine ideas, and honors the fullness of life in every dream and every intention. We command every thought to celebrate divine life and to thrive. And so we go into the silence for a few moments with this affirmation. Every part of my body, mind, and spirit celebrates divine life. Every part of my body, mind, and spirit celebrates divine life. In the silence. And now, coming back into this space, acknowledging It is the dawn of a new day. You are the light of the world. And we dedicate the light that sets our soul free to be who you were meant to be. We return our awareness to our physical bodies and the physical space that we occupy. And we retain the spacious, glorious awareness of God. Breathing together at the close of our prayer time in gratitude and faithful expectation, we begin a new year with our heart and minds refreshed, absolutely refreshed. And we begin anew. We let our eyes open and we bring this time of meditation and prayer to a close. And here we are, back in our bodies, back here to celebrate who we are. And greetings and thanks to each other as people and to the Earth Mother of all greetings and thanks. And we will be going through a meditation, a ceremony of sorts, and you will receive a new name for the year, the spiritual essence of who you are being in 2022. Now, many of you have all received a white stone that you had delivered to you if you had requested it. Or if you don't have one, please grab a piece of paper, and everyone will need a black marker, a writing utensil, so that you can write your word for the year later on in our message today. And so I thought it would be really good to start with a little bit of an awareness of something that we might want to consider. And this actually happened as a conversation between a Canadian and a US ship. The US ship said, "Please divert your course 0.5 degrees to the south to avoid a collision." And the Canadian replied, "Recommend that you divert your course 15 degrees to the south to avoid a collision." And the US ship commander said, "This is the captain of the US Navy ship, and I say again, divert your course." The Canadian replied, "No, I say again, you divert your course." And the US ship replied, "This is the aircraft carrier USS Coral Sea, and we are a very large ship of the United States Navy. Divert your course now." And the Canadian replied, "This is a lighthouse, your call." And I thought that that was a great way to start our year, because of course, we are always diverting our course correcting. And so today we absolutely have a beautiful and wonderful opportunity to be on the threshold of a ceremony that symbolizes a new beginning and a new course, and discovering the essence of who you want to be. And it's 2022 and a new year, and we are going to see the world differently. Your spirit will be your guide. In the great universe of life, we know that our bodies are made of stardust and our souls are made of stories. And in this great mystery of life, spiritual man and woman and all people and all of life was born and is born in you every minute of every day. In Genesis 1-3, it said, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was waste and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And then the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters, and God said, let there be light. And there was light. And from Charles Fillmore's book, The Mysteries of Genesis, he said, metaphysically, we understand the nature of God and the character of God, and what is true is God is spirit. It is the creative intelligence of the universe, and in the beginning, there was nothing, but you are able to create the life of your dreams, first in consciousness, and then in deep, deep connection and alignment, moving forward with the divine. And this sacred contract was made by the creator of all life. And this creator said, I will never leave you, I will never desert you, I will always be there, and I will always respond to you. And that is the agreement. And what we have to do is believe it. Believe that as human bodies on this earth, that our spiritual nature is our work, and that God through us, from us, and as us is what is true. We all have a story to tell. Circumstances change our perspective about life. The birth of a baby, marriage, a relationship breakup, a significant financial loss, a health crisis. But what is true is everything is magical in the great mystery of life when you see it from the heart. Every one of us here has had a major milestone. Each one of you an event, a calling to transformation. And in this mystery of life, we allow our eyes to be wide open. And last week, we all experienced the burning bowl ceremony, where it was an opportunity to surrender and let go of anything that causes us to feel that separation from the divine. So today is a new day, and today is a new year, and today is a new beginning. And as George Michael, the great sinner, said, you've got to have faith. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and you got to have faith. The Unity Worldwide Ministries has a theme for this year, and you heard it earlier. Embrace your unlimited good. And that is why we are here, to express this good, God in us. And the Unity Worldwide Ministries theme for January is Live Your Dreams. So I have an affirmation that you might want to consider if you haven't already thought of one for the new year. And here it is. All your dreams come true in 2022. Let's repeat that together. Everything together. All my dreams come true in 2022. And I was very grateful to receive an absolutely wonderful gift during the Christmas season. And this was actually flying wish paper. And so my beautiful friend Desiree gave it to me. And after we do this, I'm going to also do a ritual with my new name, where I'm going to put out into the world my flying wishes coming from that spiritual essence, that name that is going to be given to me later on in our time together. We reach this deep surrender of our human will when we release any person, place, or thing that keeps us from our peace and from our universal, infinite living mind. and it's just around the corner, just around the corner. We always think of it that way, but it is here right now. And the corners are smooth and rounded and flowing from one experience to the next experience, easily and effortlessly. Your life is just around the corner, and it is now. You don't want to live the same year 75 times and call it a life, do we? We don't want to breathe the old. We want to breathe a new life into the everyday flowing and moving and bending and yielding and flexible nature of God. And so we need to give up what no longer works and find a new way of being that keeps us close to what matters. And the awakenings happen, and we can do the happy dance. We all came here from the stars. We all came here as light beings. And when we balance and align with this, there are dramatic results. In Matthew 22, verse 37, Jesus replied, "Love the Lord, with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment." But do we believe it? Trust me, I know what I'm doing, and that is what God is saying to you. Just like the story of Paul, also known as Saul for a portion of his life, on the road to Damascus to persecute the Christians and anyone who was following a new way of thinking. He got great delight in thinking that he was going to go and cause harm. And suddenly on the road, he was blinded by a brilliant light, and he had a dramatic change of heart, a spiritual awakening, and he became Paul. He was Saul, but he became Paul. And my friends, we all have an opportunity to do this, to see the blinding, brilliant light of God. And we will go through this time of reflection in our white stone ceremony, and you will set an intention for 2022, one that is personal and has deep meaning and is your spiritual essence. We will behold God's presence. That was one of Myrtle Fillmore's most beloved thoughts that she had every day of her life. The universe is calling, but are we listening? Are we getting that deep sense of peace? In 2008, Desmond Tutu and the Dalai Lama came to Vancouver, and I had the opportunity to meet them. And Desmond Tutu was such a joy. And the two of them together, wow, did they ever have fun. And as we know, this past week, Desmond Tutu made his transition into a new life, but he was such a great example of living joy, living in absolute, utter joy. And that was an essence that he carried with him throughout his life. He said that my humanity is bound up in yours, for we can only be human together. So why not be human together in our highest vibration, in our highest spiritual essence? Expressing our true essence always is something that we see in ourselves so that we can see it in others. He had a beloved friendship with Nelson Mandela, and together they were able to begin the change of apartheid in South Africa, because both of them knew, and Desmond stated this very clearly, The God who existed before any religion counts on you to make the oneness of the human family known and celebrate. So today we celebrate you as you come into a new spiritual essence for your life. God hugs you and you are encircled by the arms of the mystery of God. You shine so finely, it surpasses understanding. And those inspiring words of praise bring an expanded state of consciousness. We are all on a magical mystery tour of sorts as we navigate a life with spirit, seeking spirit fully, running at 220 volts, not 110 volts. We move into this place that embodies us. Our souls should be like a transparent crystal through which God can be perceived. And you are that crystal. And in every action, the intention, my friends, of your highest self, your highest state of being. And it's about having the life that you want is also being present to the life that is now. And whatever opens us is never as important as what opens. So, are you open today? Are you open to burst forth with inspired action to take the world to a better place because you're in it? Ask yourself now, are you willing to do this? Because when we do this, we absolutely receive freedom, a freedom that is received from living in the light. And we will find this freedom as we go through a reflection meditation. And we will find that through these moments of the white stone meditation, that we will get an enlightened sense of our essence in 2022.